is to imagine that your brain is like a factory. Your thoughts all are created in a factory. And inside of this factory, there's two foremen, two workers who are looking after it, right? There's Mr. Triumph and Mr. Defeat.
Mhm.
Each one of these guys will come into work as soon as you tell them to. And Mr. Triumph will come in and he'll produce the thoughts in the factory that will say, I'm amazing. I can do this. I'm going to do this. This is hardcore. I get the work done, especially when I don't feel like it. Let's do this. Discipline. David Goggins. Yes, let's do this. Hamza said, yeah, sweet. Okay, we're going to get this done. That's Mr. Triumph. He's producing these thoughts. This is sick. I remember that time that you did this. Yes, you look like a beast. Amazing. He's producing all these thoughts for you because you asked him to. But Mr. Defeat, sometimes we unfortunately, without realizing it, we ask him to come in. I'm worthless. I keep messing up. I fucked up this morning, so I may as well just fuck up the entire day and I'll start from tomorrow. Worthless. Here's a negative thought about that person that you walk past. Here's a negative thought about the other person. You look kind of weird right now. You're kind of ugly, by the way. Like, what's that fucking weird ass spot on your face? And oftentimes we just kind of keep giving him more work, even though he's a fucking asshole. But whatever foreman that we give work will just keep on keep on producing. Now the issue is, as you give either of these guys more work in the factory of your mind, they will get stronger and stronger, and suddenly they'll start overworking. They're trying to get that promotion. They'll start coming in automatically even before you ask them to. And suddenly, before you know it, 99% of your brain, 95% of your brain is Mr. Defeat. And I think a lot of us can relate to this. Like, probably more often than not, wherein like Mr. Defeat is producing the thoughts for us right now. And that's because we manually told him to for so long that now he's just doing it out of habit. He's just a really good employee. So what we need to do is we need to fire this motherfucker. We need to fire him. And every time that he keeps coming back into work, we're like, no, I fired you. Go away, man. Mr. Triumph, Mr. Triumph, come on, you talk to me. Tell me like 10 good things right now. And Mr. Triumph, he'll come into work. Like he's a bit scared because he's like, you haven't asked me for a while. He's been sitting down for a while. His legs are stiff. But he'll stand up and be like, well, yeah, you've been trying for the last 6 months. Yeah, like you actually have made progress. Not as much as you've wanted to, but then think about it. That shows ambition. We need to just forget everything else and just give Mr. Triumph more work. Just keep asking him for more. Invoke him like in your mind to think, okay, Mr. Triumph, what would you say? Today is actually a good day. It's raining. I don't really like the rain, but fuck it. Like, isn't the cold supposed to be like healthy for me? You know what? Like, I'm just gonna go for a run in the rain. That's so weird. I've never done that before. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. And yeah, I feel amazing. I'm disciplined. This is awesome. And Mr. Defeat will pipe up. He's popping his fucking dumbass head around the yeah. By the way, you're ugly. It's like, go away, bro. Like, Mr. Triumph, please. It's like, actually, you're looking a lot more attractive recently. You've been grooming your beard recently. As soon as you join, bro, like the comments like spamming like he looks like Adonis. So it's like Mr. Triumph's
Bro, yo, it's good off.
But I get it, man, because I get into Mr. Defeat thoughts as well often, and sometimes you don't even realize. Sometimes he's literally just working overtime, and you weren't even aware of the concept that you can control your thoughts, and your thoughts are actually what determine the actions. So I think the area of improvement for you, it seemed like the way you asked this question and like the kind of the story you told just beforehand is that you think these beliefs will come after you do the actions. But actually, it's the other way around, Rob. It's that you start with the belief first, and then the actions come after that. Which, see, now it sounds common sense. It's like, yeah, well, of course. It's like you start with the thing about, yeah, I'm going to go to the gym, then you'll go to the gym. But we kind of think that we'll only think positively after we go to the gym. But we can only go to the gym really if we think that positive thought in the first place. So like, yeah, let's go to the gym. So we start with the belief first, and you've got total control of your mind. Another way that I'll just explain for you and everyone listening is to make this a little bit easier, just in case of the first analogy didn't work. Let's say we've got manual and automatic thoughts in our brain. The manual ones are the ones that we like manually input there. Okay, I've got to go there. What time is this? Okay, what this? It's the things where we've actually controlled it. And the automatic ones are just the ones that just arise by themselves that we didn't actually really think of. And what happens is whatever manual thoughts we keep implanting into our brain, they lead to the automatic ones. So if we manually think of a negative light of everything, I might get cheated on, I don't look good, I'm lazy, I keep messing up and everything. Those thoughts will start to be produced automatically. So this is why some of the best advice you can hear is actually that cringy, like almost like the feminine self-improvement stuff of like, say good things about yourself in your brain, manually, literally say things that would make 99% of the world cringe. If it was ever exposed what I think in my brain, like, when I'm doing this, everyone would think I'm like some weird, crazy guys. Like, it'd just be cringe. Bro, I'll look at myself and say, like, yeah, alpha male, I'm a beast. I'm like this. It sounds cringe as fuck, but it's like genuinely changed my life forever. And I don't do it all the time. I slip up loads of times. I forget to as well. It's just how, like, the mind works is so complex. But just implant more manual thoughts in your brain. This is why things like affirmations and visualizations really work well. That you literally every single day you say things to yourself, which is like, I'm confident,